if I have data that's like 4, 7, 9, 12, 15, and I want to step around in my data, I want to kind of explore in my data, the standard deviation is sort of setting up what the tick marks would be. So if I'm measuring between people, I could use inches or feet. If I'm measuring between buildings on campus, I'd probably use feet or yards, right? And why would I do that? Because there's an average distance from building to building kind of determines what the best measurement would be. The average distance between people would determine what the best tick marks measurement would be. Are you guys kind of with me? All right. So here, if I figure the standard deviation out, that would be a way to step around my data. I'd say how far apart are these two? I would do it relative to how far apart everything is on average from the middle. So let's say we have data with a mean of some data value. A mean of 15 and a standard deviation of 2. How many standard deviations away from the middle from the mean is the data point? Let's start off nice. 17. It's one step away, right? So very often I'm going to call, in class I'll call a standard deviation a step. Please don't call it a step on homework or on a test or something. But I like to call it a step because that's really what it is. If I have a very tight group of data, so the standard deviation is really small, I'm going to use very small steps to kind of analyze my data, right? If I have really widespread data, I want to use some freaking big steps to get around that thing. So standard deviation gives me an idea of how big those steps are so that I don't miss anything. If you've ever been driving on the highway, these little towns that if you blink, you miss the whole town, right? So you have to slow your speed down to really look at it. So that's like a standard deviation is related to the speed you're going in a way, so you can see it. You're going too fast, it's too big of a step, you miss the whole damn thing, right? And of course, cop comes to you because you also missed the fact that the speed went down, but okay. So this would be 1. How about exactly how many standard deviations from the mean is 19.87. Oh shit. This was easy because 15 plus 2 is 17, so it's one step up. Well, what's another way to look at the first one we did? How far from 15 is 17? How far from 15 is 17? 2. And how many standard deviations fit into that? 1. And of course, when I say how many of these fit into this, that's an idea of division. So I could do the same thing here. How far is it from 19.87 to 15? Divided by 2 to see how many standard deviations fit in that. So really it's like saying how many steps does it take to get from here to there? And whatever that is, it's 2.94, 2.8, something, I don't know. 2.875?
2.44.
2 point who?
2.44.
4.4. Yeah, it's a good day for you. So it's a little more, it's almost 2.5 steps from 15 up to 19.87. Does that make sense to say that? So this, real quick, last thing. You're like, oh, come on, I got plenty of time. This, what's the formula then in general? I'll tell you this. Remind me, what was this again? What would you say that's 2.44 standard deviations from this data point to the mean. So we call this thing, we give it a name, we call this the z-score. So standard deviation tells me how spread out the tick marks are on my ruler. And when I lay it down and measure the distance, that is the z-score. All right, let me say it again. Standard deviation tells me how far apart my tick marks are on my ruler. Like I was saying earlier, I would use inches or feet between people, feet or yards between buildings. It tells me my tick marks. When I lay that ruler down to measure how far apart two things are, that I call the z-score. the number of standard deviations from the mean to a data point. So the z-score, what's the formula? What was the 19.87? It was just some, no, 19.87 was just some data point, x. Celebrate. And 15, of course, is the mean. And 2, of course, was the... So what does the z-score tell you? The number of standard deviations from the mean to a data point. And I'll tell you this right now. Every single test I give you, I'm going to ask you that question. Someday I'll have everybody get it right because I just gave you the damn answer. So what does the z-score tell you? The number of standard deviations from the mean to a data point. And man, you should see the answers I get. And my students always want me to give them the answers. There you go. We'll see if you can remember. All right, so next time, now remember, Monday is holiday. So take Monday off. Wednesday is review day. I'll bring the practice test on Wednesday with a answer key. So on next Wednesday, we'll do the practice test in class together. And I'll have all the answers for it there for you. And the Monday after that is first test. Yeah, shit. All right.
Are you going to teach this weekend?
We haven't picked yet, so
Are you planning on it?
yes.
Are you doing this?
I'm trying to remember now. I think they did send out the email. Yeah, if I am, I'm definitely going to teach stats because I like doing stats. Well, actually, maybe. I don't know what, did we pick in a certain order? So if it's still available, I'm going to teach it. I might end up teaching something else, but we'll see. I like teaching stats, though, in the intersession.
Did you happen to have a sick leave?
Yeah.
I have a question.
Yeah.
And also need that good. So, where the green is, I changed. I don't know, like, what is this actually? Does this mean just the drug taking or all of it?
Yeah. No, just it should be the 40 patients they chose to follow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because, like, sometimes there's, like, just a lot of...
Because the population can't be drug takers, because you want to compare the drug taking to not, in a way, right? So the population people can't be everybody taking the drug.
Oh, I thought it was, like, people taking other drugs that were for AIDS. Because they all have AIDS.
Or not taking anything is possible.
Oh, okay, cool.
So yeah, if you feel pretty good that they're correct, we can turn them back in. But you only get one shot at corrections.
Oh, no, I need the echo.
Okay. Sure. Yeah. Thank you.
On.
Yes.
My
Please get your IDs back. Where's this? Miriam.
When I go to my list, I don't know the list one.
Oh.